10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Silencer. Radiant team pick. Chakira. Dire team pick. Night Stalker. Dire team bad. The undying waits. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Silencer. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick. Chakira. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Night Stalker. Dire team back. The undying waits.
Oh, there you go. So, let's run through our bans and our picks. First of all, apologies if my audio just came on. I was actually just testing for a bit. So once again, I am the chosen one, Aaron Zero, and we're going to be observing a match between No Cheese and Maggie2Minutes here in the AUSEA Autumn
5
Games.
seconds remaining.
So let's introduce first the teams from No Cheese. You have Catnip, the captain. You have Nope, Tensega, Nod Yarb, and Ninja Monkey. And as for Maggie2Minutes, we have the B-Man, Crazy Monkey, Gondola Cheese, John C, and Resid 8. John C, of course, is another streamer of the AUSEA in-house Autumn Games. So, quick run through the bans. We have Ayo, Konka on the first phase, and Juggernaut, Alchemist, and Faceless Void for the second phase. So overall, no cheese is banning out on their first phase strong heroes who are capable of excelling well in the lane in the Ayo and the Konka. Ayo, of course, being a strong support who can go pretty much anywhere in the map and has really great sustain for any lane partner we'll go up with. Konka is a comfort pick for a lot of mids with great laning potential, with a strong team fight presence in Tide and Ghost Ship and his Torrent, and utility, of course, in his X marks the spot. As for the second phase bans, No Cheese electing to ban a ton of carries here. You have Juggernaut, Alchemist, and Faceless Void. Juggernaut and Faceless Void, some of the two pretty harder carries. Jug at least can fight early, is very versatile, offers a lot in his kit. Faceless Void, of course, one of the best team fighting ults in the game, Chronosphere, and Alchemist, simply because Alchemist has been buffed significantly in patch 7.32e with the changes to both his spells and the cost to Radiance, making it a lot cheaper and more viable for cores to buy. Now let's look at Maggie2Minutes' bans. You have Primal Beast and Outworld Devourer in the first phase, and you have the AUSEA, the Sniper, and the Huskar in the second phase. So, first phase bans probably indicate that these are heroes that Maggie2Minutes are afraid of going up against, I'd say.
Seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Silencer. Radiant team ban. Radiant team pick. Shakira. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Night Stalker. Dire team back. The undying waits.
There you go. Oh, there you go. So, let's run through our bans and our picks. First of all, apologies if if my audio just came on. I was actually just testing for a bit. So once again, I am the chosen one, Aaron Zero, and We're going to be observing a
10
match between
seconds
No Cheese
remaining.
and Maggie2Minutes here in the AUSEA Autumn
5
Games.
seconds remaining.
So let's introduce first the teams from No Cheese. You have Catnip, the captain. You have Nope. All right, we're back. So draft phase is pretty much wrapping up. Let's see what changed. Okay, here you go. So draft is pretty much wrapped up for our game here today. So we have on the No Cheese side Jakiro, Night Stalker, Chaos Knight, Magnus. Very tanky team. 3 strength cores. I'm thinking this Magnus probably either goes mid or places support. We'll see the last pick for it's Abaddon. Wow. This is a 4 protect 1 ish. Somehow it's 4 it's 4 protect 1, but with a Night Stalker, a Chaos Knight, Magnus, Abaddon. It's gonna be a very forward fighting team with Ninja Monkey playing the Jakiro. And on Maggie2Minutes side, a bit more typical draft, I'd say, but still pretty tanky. You have the Silencer being protected by the Undying, the Ogre Magic is going to be a very good laner. The Pudge and Bloodseeker. So these are 2 forward fighting teams. We'll also be going up against another pair of forward fighting teams. So this is going to be a really, really fight heavy matchup. I'm hoping this is going to be a very fight heavy matchup. Of course, I mean, you know, it could be wrong, but it remains to be seen as to whether or not we're going to get a lot of fireworks for this match. Carries Jug at least can fight early. Matchup. All right. Let's get it indeed. Let's get the show going. Very versatile, offers a lot in his kit. Faceless Void. Let's get it. Let's bring the show on the road. First up, let's introduce on the Radiant side, you have No Cheese. Catnip on the Magnus. Nope on the Abaddon. Tensei on the Night Stalker. Nod Yarb on the Chaos Knight, which I think is going to go mid. And Ninja Monkey on the Jakiro. As for the Dire side, you have the B-Man on Silencer. Crazy Monkey and Bloodseeker. Gondola Cheese on Pudge. Jonesy on the Undying. And Resin 8 on the Ogre Magi. Those are our matchups for today's game. And both teams already going pretty heavily. Maggie2Minutes immediately moving to the Radiant jungle, probably looking for a fight pretty early. Meanwhile, Ninja Monkey and Nope looks to be playing a Abaddon carry this patch. Very interesting. Already has the Radiance queued up. Let's see if it's capable of finishing it, but we may not have the chance to because of a very hard and fast pushing Maggie2Minutes, who is very much looking for a fight. Meanwhile, you have Chaos Knight, Nod Yarb, Catnip, and Tenseiga chilling at the top lane, hoping to intercept Rune. And here we go. We got a fight in our hands. Jonesy the B-Man pushing forward. Then they take out Nope. Nope hits himself with a Photic Shield, so he's going to get away. And we're now into the laning phase. Both teams unable to secure any kind of advantage here in our Bounty Rune Wars phase, and now they'll go straight back to the lanes unless Crazy Monkey is going to get caught out. Crazy Monkey managed to TP out, but no! The skewer from Catnip catching out Crazy Monkey. Tenseiga now coming in with the Void. He's probably going to be dead. He launches Silence. And they get him anyway. First blood is given to No Cheese for Crazy Monkey, paying the price for stepping out of his lane far too soon. No Cheese get the first blood very early in the game and may secure some pretty good lane position for them going forward, especially as it's going to be this mid Night Stalker gets the kill. Very important for him to be able to win this late mid matchup against Gondola Cheese. On the top lane, you have Nord Yarbi and Resin 8. Nord Yarbi playing the offlane Chaos Knight against this. Probably is going to be a support Ogre Magi, of course, with Crazy Monkey having died. Means the lane's going to be a bit delayed. And for the Radiant side, Radiant safe lane side rather, the B-Man trading a bit with Nope. But now Jonesy stepping up forward. Ninja Monkey and Nope hammering away at apologies at Jonesy, but Jonesy does get away. Still pretty tanky with those 4 stacks of the decay, but he's gonna get away pretty safe. I'd say. I'd say. Okay, so both teams are still just continue to trade out. Um, you now have Segundo the Jesus Pudge leading all teams in the last hitting department with 7 last hits and 4 denies to boot. So even though Tensega has won the first blood, Gondola Cheese is a level higher than Tensega. This will be very interesting to see how this goes. Meanwhile, Resident is getting dropping really, really low. Catnip and Nodyarb in range, but no avail. No Chaos Bolt. Meanwhile, Catnip is searching the perimeter. He's looking for Resident 8. Resident is probably going to die, but he has TP, and he does get out. Great use of the blood right from Crazy Monkey in order to protect his support, and now the support is just going to be chilling back up in the tower. Meanwhile, at the bot lane, another clash is going on. Jonesy and Nope trading blows. Nope manages to take down the Tombstone. Another Decay Blast, but it's not going to be enough. Don't is too tanky. Meanwhile, you have Ninja Monkey blowing up another one. Another dual breath. Is it enough to take out B-Man? No, it is not. But probably your teams are starting to back off now. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Resin 8 does fall to Nodyarb and Catnip's Magnus. So this is going to be very much a kill lane in this scenario. This is going to be very, very good for entertainment value, of course, if we can manage to get these fights, because these fights are coming hard, they're coming fast, and they're coming furious. Both teams built very much for early game fighting, so this should be fun. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Gondola Cheese still surprisingly winning his lane. He's already at 14 last hits and 6 denies, and is about doesn't have that high of a level advantage. I'd say he even has a level deficit against Tensega's Night Stalker. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Nodyarb and Crazy Monkey are starting to trade for those last hits. Nodyarb pump faking the reality rift, trying to bait Crazy Monkey to do something about it. Crazy Monkey decides, nah, you're not gonna do it. So then they just go back to farming. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Nope and Jonesy, as well as the B-Man, are trying to both secure last hits and deny this Nope from being able to farm. Nope does have his courier down, so that's going to be very important for some items that Nope is going to need here in this lane. So since this lane is pretty much settled down a bit, I'd say we're not expected to see that much kind of action, unless of course Crazy Monkey and Nodyarb have something to do about it, but I think they just continue to trade. However, Catnip is now moving very quickly into the mid lane against Gondola Cheese. No response so far from team Maggie2Minutes. What a great skewer back from the Magnus, and Catnip and Tensega get the kill. Jonesy doing something. Oh no, he's trying to pull. I think he's trying to help secure his lane because of how powerful a laner the Nope is, with Ninja Monkey, of course, staying here. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Crazy Monkey is pretty far up. He's pushing the lane heavily against Nodyarb, though there is a pull coming out from Resin 8, so that should equalize the lane to their odds. However, Nodyarb and Catnip now moving into Crazy Monkey. Crazy Monkey casts the Blood Right. He's now silenced. The Shockwave, the Skewer, and the Death. Catnip now moving very fast and very quickly across the map. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Nope is going hard at Jonesy. Jonesy is taken down. The B-Man is now in full flight. Nope and Ninja Monkey feel strong. They feel that they're going to take them. Nope. But the B-Man misses the Arcane Curse and pays for it with his life. Ninja Monkey taking the kill on the off-lane Silencer, and already a 6-0 lead, 2k net worth, only at 5 minutes in. Nodyarb leading all teams in net worth with 2,618 gold. Yes, sir, indeed. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Gondola Cheese and Tensega are still continuing to embrawl. However, this is the night time, so this is the time where Tensega probably is going to want to do something now that he should be hitting level 6 in the night time. So he's now going to become strong enough to start moving around to the lanes. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Nope and is now brawling with Jonesy while the B-Man attempts to secure his farm. He's lagging a bit behind in the net worth department against the carry Abaddon. Top lane is still pretty, apart from Resin 8 deciding to tank all the creeps for no apparent reason. If I were you, bro, I would just abandon it and like not die, because now you're about to get hit on by Catnip, who lands the Skewer, but the stun from the Resin 8's Fire Blast isn't enough to kill him. Probably not. However, it is enough to kill the B-Man again at bottom, as Jonesy, not even a tanky Undying, is capable of stopping Nope and Ninja Monkey from causing havoc in the top lane. This is going to be a very, very despair game for the Silencer. I can tell already because he has a grand total of, well, a lot of deaths, I'd say. Nope, and Ninja Monkey can be a bit aggressive here in the bot lane easily because of how tanky Nope can be. And of course, with that BAT cooldown, BAT increased or decreased from the Abaddon, it will make it easier for Nope to farm. Meanwhile, Catnip moving into the top lane. Winton, Sega, John the Cheese is still unaware, or probably is aware, 'cause he's starting to back off. He's starting to play a bit more defensively, though not staying a bit in the river. Like, you should start moving up. It's clear that with Gondola Cheese not showing up in the lane, they finally get Nope. Nope is down. Ninja Monkey now trying to hammer heavily at the Tombstone, but unfortunately this doesn't have the attack speed to get it off in time, and the B-Man and Jonesy salvage their lane, but may not be for long as both Tensega and Catnip are moving to the bot lane. Dark Ascension activated for Tensega. Tensega cast the Void. Skewer back by Catnip, and they do take down Jonesy. The B-Man is now in full flight. He knows that he has no defense against this Dark Ascension, and he is dead. First rule of fighting Night Stalker, do not go into the trees, he will find you. Meanwhile, at the top lane, Gondola Cheese and Resin 8 now trying to chase after Nod Yarb. Crazy Monkeys can probably gonna spend some time trying to recoup some experience. Meanwhile, the two of them taking their sweet time taking down Nod Yarb. Nod Yarb with the refract. But he does cast his ultimate. Probably is like a final. Let's see if they'll pull this off. But no. Gondola Cheese and Resin 8 do take down the top net worth Chaos Knight. So quite a bit of gold, 488, moving towards the way of Radiant because of that kill because of the two bot kills earlier. So that's a 2-for-1. It's both the offlane duo for the offlane. It's a pretty good trade if I say so myself for no cheese. Meanwhile, Gondola Cheese and Tensega once again trading blows in the mid lane. However, this is Tensega's time to shine. This is the nighttime after all, so probably not a good idea for Gondola Cheese to trade blow for blow, but he should be able to start making moves now, especially as Crazy Monkey is still a long ways away. He has the phase boots coming up for him, so that's good for Crazy Monkey. Meanwhile, Nope already with the phase boots farming towards his Sacred Relic. He's got a TP lined up, and Catnip is lying in wait against the B-Man. He gets yet another perfect skewer. Nope, and Ninja Monkey get the perfect stun. They get the perfect initiation, and they get the perfect kill. B-Man just obliterating at the hands of Catnip, who has been very mobile and pretty much capable of setting up fights for his team pretty early in this game so far. Crazy Monkey does manage to miss the last hit with his blood right, but no matter though, it allows him to trade reasonably well. But the Rupture is cast. Crazy Monkey is not deciding to go forward. Said he's done with this fight. He's gonna defeat Nod Yarb now, but Nod Yarb knows the most ultimate route to securing a fight against this guy is just to stay put, and he backs off for now. Meanwhile, at the bot lane, Resonate and the B-Man are trying to fend off an attack by Nope, who gets the fire blast in, who gets the blast in, but unfortunately, it will cost Resonate his life. However, Jonesy popping the ult, and so does Gondola Cheese. Nope is down, but now you have Tensega pushing forward with the silence, trying to remove Gondola Cheese. Jonesy is just way too tanky at this stage with 24 strength stolen from enemy heroes, so they're just gonna back off. A 2-for-1 trade for Maggie2Minutes, so quite a XP exchange, though they are still 3k ahead in net worth. I'd say the gap is still pretty wide. Like, there's still, although they are giving Crazy Monkey enough space to farm for that Maelstrom. He should have it in a bit, hopefully. Hopefully with the team is capable of giving him that space. Jonesy and the B-Man. The B-Man especially has had a very poor game, 1-5-3 in what has been a very surprisingly strong kill lane with Nope, who is out in a race with his own teammate Nod Yarb for the top net worth. Jonesy getting hit by the Ice Path and the Macro Pyre. However, the silence finally comes out from the B-Man, but it's just probably a defensive one, and they're gonna back off safely. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Gondola Cheese not gonna do anything. Okay, just hoping that they'd make another clash with the Night Stalker, but it's probably not meant to be. Meanwhile, on the bot lane, the B-Man is now joined by Jonesy and Resin 8. They're now trying to protect this silence as much as possible, try to get B-Man game salvaged, while Nope continues to move from strength to strength. He is now farming hard towards that Sacred Relic and getting that BKB up. Meanwhile, Gondola Cheese moving hard at Catnip. Catnip is down. The B-Man and Ninja Monkey are in the path. B-Man, however, is not too late to save his tiny, but his punch, but he does take down Tensega with a killing spree streak. So what can I say? Game salvaged. 3K net worth still on this team, though the graph is now starting to drop a bit in favor of Maggie2Minutes. So our Lord and Savior Gaben is smiling down on Maggie2Minutes at the moment, but unfortunately, the feel good doesn't really last long because they end up taking down Jonesy. Meanwhile, Crazy Monkey is fleeing away from a Not Yarb who is moving surprisingly forward. It sounds like kind of weird that Crazy Monkey is playing by himself. He's not having any kind of support. But now it doesn't matter. Nod RB has been ruptured. Gondola Cheese is coming. Are they going to go for this? They're going to go for Nod RB, but he does land his ultimate off the Phantasm. However, they quickly manage to identify the real one. And Nod RB is still pretty tanky, but is he going to survive this fight? No, he is not. The B-Man and Resident 8 managed to make TP to salvage the fight, and they do kill this top net worth, or formerly top net worth Nord RB. Now it's Nope with the top net worth. This time around, Nope still farming his way towards that Sacred Relic, so we can leave him to jungle, or to lane up a bit for the time being. Crazy Monkey shoving the lane hard with Resident 8, who now has the multicast, so that should be able to help, along with a singular level of Bloodlust to help Crazy Monkey buff up his attack speed with the Blood Rage. However, Crazy Monkey going at the tower, but with Nod Yarbi in pursuit. Nod Yarbi gets stunned, and the stun on Resin 8. Resin 8 is dead. Tensega now with the Dark Ascension. They're pushing up towards Crazy Monkey. Crazy Monkey's dropping really low. He has no skills anymore. No blood right. 1 second left towards Rupture, but he is not enough. They take down both the carry and the off lane. However, carry and the hard support. So the safe lane of Maggie2Minutes getting really very much dead in the hands of No Cheese, who have surprisingly been playing a lot faster this game than Maggie2Minutes. Maggie2Minutes wish to establish this game. They need to be able to make moves on their own. They can't just sit back and let the other team dictate the pace for them. They have at some point to start making rotations with Gondola Cheese, who's level 10 now on his Pudge. With the top tower down, though, it's probably going to be a bit difficult for them to fight in this lane, I'd say. I mean, okay, but then again, he decides to go for it anyway. Nod Yarbi gets the rupture on Ninja Monkey gets ruptured, but he does get away the RP. The first use of RP in this game takes down Resin 8. Crazy Monkey may not have enough to live. Chaos Bolt's on the way. They get the Void. They get the Skewer, and they Shockwave rather, and they get the death. Crazy Monkey not having a great game in this one. 0-4-1 on his Bloodseeker, but they do lose the bot lane, but doesn't matter. They have the top lane, and they have 2 kills, especially one on the hard carry, who's now getting really, really delayed on his Maelstrom timing. And it's just unable to farm with this aggression that Nod RB is capable of putting up and the lane. Gondola Cheese, Jonesy, and B-Man now have the work cut out for them to make space for Crazy Monkey to be able to recover enough. Meanwhile, on the other side, Nope is just happily farming away. He does very nearly get the range creep though, but Gondola Cheese hooks at the wave to save it, but maybe because of his life. Tensega, No Yarbi moving up towards the mid lane. Does Gondola Cheese know it? No, he does not. A skewer backwards with the stun, with the macro pyre, with the silence, and wow, Gondola Cheese is just dead. No Cheese is just moving a lot faster than expected against another pretty good team in Maggie2Minutes. So Maggie2Minutes has been a lot slower in the rotations, I'd say. Meanwhile, you have No Cheese, who's been very much aggressive in the things that they want to do. Tensega moving up forward does get the Dark Ascension up, though, even though it gets stunned, and Resident 8 is dead, but the silence comes, and it comes a bit too late, I'd say. B-Man now hitting with Tensega. Tensega still with the Dark Ascension, still dropping low, and still dead. They do take down Tensega, who's pushed up for his mistakes, but now Nod Yarbi is pushed up. Nod Yarbi activating the Phantasm. The Force Staff on B-Man does save his life temporarily, but it may kill off his support. But now Crazy Monkey's in the game. Catnip is dead, finally taken down by all the damage being sustained. Ninja Monkey is now getting ruptured. He's getting hit on by uh, Crazy Monkey, but he may be the only one. Crazy Monkey forgets to activate Blood Rage. He is dead. Ninja Monkey finally getting that assist from Abaddon, from Nope's Abaddon, who now has the Sacred Relic. Disastrous team fight from Maggie2Minutes, and a great team fight on the end from No Cheese. Not only managing to take down what is pretty much a team wipe actually, they do also take down the mid lane, allowing them to fully control the opposite side of the map. Tensega building up already with the Echo Saber, building towards that BKB to survive through one of the magic damage team's gonna bring out. Meanwhile, on the off lane, Nord Yarb with the Blink Dagger and the Armored Mordegan, 7,900 net worth. He's pretty much the fattest hero in this game, and probably just going to continue given how fast this team is rotating. Smoke up on the bot lane, Tensega, Nord Yarb, and Catnip probably look for another target. It may be Crazy Monkey, who's still farming out the BKB, but instead they do take out Jonesy. Jonesy is dead by, of course, a smoke gank. Well, they probably would have liked to pick up a core, but I think they'll be satisfied with this, especially he's going to move in. Nod Yarb pushing hard, gets the both skills on the on Nod Yarb, but he does get silenced by Ninja Monkey. Gondola Cheese is now in trouble. Nod Yarb is dropping low, but so is Gondola Cheese. Gondola Cheese is dead. The Aphotic Shield just manages to save his life. Nope, with the save, Nord Yarb does push forward. He may try to get the, but he gets the RP instead. Crazy Monkey is dead. The B-Man dropping the late game silence, but it may be too late for Maggie2Minutes to salvage this. Nod Yarb, Tensega, and Nope just pushing forward. B-Man just trying to scope everything out, but with the Radiance already online on Nope. No Cheese is just going from strength to strength very quickly at this point. Actually, they're moving and coordinating very well. And they've taken a massive already goal lead advantage, 9k at only 18 minutes, and they're running with it, with all three cores from No Cheese at the top of their net worth. Nope already finishing with the Radiance. He's now building towards that Mantha style, probably to dispel against silence. Nod Yarb has the armlet and the Blink Dagger as previously mentioned. He's now working towards that. Orchid Malevolence. It's probably in order to take out Gondola Cheese, of course, and with the ways. Catnip with yet another Blink skew where it takes out Jonesy. The hook doesn't come in time, but Tensega with the silence. Tensega does kill Resin 8. It may have been a mistake for Gondola Cheese to end up hooking Tensega, but I don't think they'll be under follow-up, but there probably might be. Tensega not pushing hard towards the trees. Finds Crazy Monkey. Crazy Monkey with the Blood Riot. Is he gonna be able to get him? He does. He gets the silence, but it doesn't matter. No Yarb with Reality Rift with not even a Chaos Bolt. He just dies. B-Man now gets landed with the perfect stun from Ninja Monkey, and Tensega is down. This map is just dominated by No Cheese, a very front-facing, fast-moving lineup. They're just moving and making plays over the map, cutting off any and every kind of comeback mechanic by Maggie2Minutes, or any attempt for them to be able to make space for Crazy Monkey and any of their cores to farm. It is, as my friends say, a disaster. However, there's still an avenue for comeback. After all, the graph pretty much says 5% win probability, but it probably usually means in that range that it's going to take the most epic of comebacks at this point for Maggie2Minutes to get back. But what they do need to do now is to split the map. Like, this team is roaming as a 5 at the moment. They're pretty much death balling. So usually when in the Dota 2 triangle of strategies, there's the death balling strategy, the ganking strategy, and there's team fights. There's the death ball team fight strategy. There's split push strategy, and there's the team fight, split push, ganking. There you go. So usually what beats team fighting, or this team fight 5 in strategy, is split pushing, splitting the map, getting objectives, forcing them to continue to stretch themselves in, defending various points. To defeat split pushing, you need to do ganking, which is the systematic isolation of heroes separated across the map which will allow them to gain a numerical advantage over any team fight possible. Jonesy does move in forward, but he does get stunned, hit by Chaos Bolt and the Ice Path, and he is dead. 30 minutes, no Jonesy, no Yarb getting the credit for the kill, and now they are smoked with the Aegis on hand. They're probably going to try to move up to the high ground. Meanwhile, you have Gondola Cheese and B-Man furiously farming in the Radiant safe and the Radiant jungle, trying to get up their items, but its defense may not be enough as they get Crazy Monkey. Then Sega with the Dark Ascension activated. Resident gets another stun, and now they're just moving in to this dire base. This may be too late for Gondola Cheese, but Gondola Cheese does get the kill on Tensega. Tensega with the buyback now on Crazy Monkey. Nope is quite maybe a bit low, but nope. So Ninja Monkey is also quite low, but they do get Catnip. Catnip may be safe, however, by that late game Ice Path, but it remains to be seen if they're still going to try and push forward. Remember, they bought back on multiple heroes for this fight. Jonesy is silenced. He's dead, but the Dark Ascension has ended, and they do take the life of Tensega, but Catnip, right in the brink of death, manages to get the RP out, saving his life and costing the life of Crazy Monkey, who did buy back for that fight. What a play by Catnip. And now Gondola Cheese, B-Man, and Resident 8 just trying to push forward, trying to save this game. So at least they do complete the high ground defense, but at what cost? Ton of heroes killed on the side of Maggie2Minutes. 2 buybacks committed on a buyback committed on Crazy Monkey, who is now very, very much behind. He can't even farm his Maelstrom anymore. He settled for a pair of Wraith Band just to be able to get back into the game stats wise. Meanwhile, Gondola Cheese already with the Aghanim Scepter and the Vanguard on him. He's also got some 2,500 health, 7 stacks of the Flesh Heap, so that's going to be good for him at least. But I'm not sure how good it's going to be for the rest of the team unless they start making moves and being just able to take fluid fights across the map. I think if I were them, the target prioritization is this very bulky. Nope. With the Aegis and the Radiance, now has Yasha equipped. He's farming his way towards the Manta Stout to prevent any kind of silences coming his way. Radiant do manage to take the bottom tower. Gondola Cheese may be the target if he is not careful. A smoke gank and taking out pretty much the best playing hero on Maggie2Minutes side will be deadly and have serious catastrophic consequences for Maggie2Minutes. Gondola Cheese has managed to zone them out, and he is gone. However, he may come back into the lane as Jonesy does get the silence off by Nod Yarb with the Orchid Malevolence. Jonesy is dead, but this time though he does have the buyback. Backdoor protection does kick out eventually with the arrival of the creeps, and the tier 2 bottom is destroyed on the dire side. Meanwhile, you have the high ground defense once again, and Nod Yarb just pushing up. He is not afraid of this tower. He's just gonna keep going until he's capable of taking out his targets, and yet they get another perfect blink skewer initiation. B-Man is dead. 44 seconds, no buyback. Resin is dead for 10 seconds, but now with that pushing, and it's really just pushing in. They have no qualms again going up against Gondola Cheese. Gondola Cheese is hit by everything with the Macro Fire, with the Ice Path, with the silence, and he is dead. But Gondola Cheese does manage to come back pretty easily, but they get the pull. They finally get the pull, the rupture pull that they were hoping for, but it may be too little too late. Nope is almost managed to take out Gondola Cheese, and Cheese is the downer. And barring any kind of miracle setback, I think this is pretty much game. 1% probability now on the dire side. Ooh. Okay, and they get another pull back. Resin 8 is pretty much dead, but he does have the buyback. But now they're pushing hard, and GG is called. Maggie2Minutes concedes the game in a dramatic fashion against a massive no cheese lineup. It is a no cheese victory for the side of the Radiants. What a stomping, a shellacking, if you will, at the hands of No Cheese, easily taking the dominant victory here over Maggie2Minutes. No Cheese managing to execute their fast-paced come at you 5 death ball strategy a lot faster than Maggie2Minutes has, mainly because of these excellent rotations by my MVP of this game, Catnip. Catnip with those early rotations on the mid, on the top lane, capable of creating just a ton of space for Tensega and Nope to be able to farm. Um, it allows them Catnip with those perfect um, blink skewers to isolate targets and get him for the kill. Catnip has been performing very well for No Cheese in these last few games in the series, in this in-house series, and hopefully we get to see more performances from him in the future. Runner-up for me has to be, sorry, but I have to give it to Tensega at this point. Those Dark Ascensions is really um, taking out any attempt to buy Maggie2Minutes to be able to effectively respond with that silence, with that gank ability, with that ability to hide in the trees. Tensega has, though he may have lost mid lane a bit against Gondola Cheese, he does manage to redeem himself and get the kill. And get the kill on multiple heroes. Actually, he's helping push this 5-out push forward lineup style, and he's making Maggie2Minutes pay for it. Meanwhile, on the M2M side, our MVP has to be Crazy Monkey. Not really Crazy Monkey. Gondola Cheese, my apologies. Gondola Cheese is probably the only hero who's actually been able to farm up this game with the Vanguard and the Aghanim Scepter. He's done his job, ish. Though I wish that Maggie2Minutes, if they were going to be fighting like this, they should be probably fighting faster. And I'm not sure about this silencer off lane pick, especially if they're going for these. They're not really tanks. They're not. I mean, Pudge needs a bit of build up to become a tank. It's not like a tank early on per se, as compared to Jonesy, who is also not a tank per se. He requires like a ton of stacks of decay to become tanky. So I think it's more of a drafting and a bit of performance issue as well. But in any case, No Cheese manages to take dominant victory over Maggie2Minutes. So this will be my only stream of the day, as I will be playing for my own team, Serious Business, in a bit against Team Tam. So thank you for joining us in this very quick stream of the AUSEA in-house. I'm Aaron Zero. So long, and thanks for all the fish.